Hi everyone, welcome back to today's full body Pilates workout. All you will need is your mat and nothing else. We're going to get straight into doing our stretches here. So coming onto the mat, just giving yourself a little bit of space behind you. Making sure that the feet are in line with the knees are stacked under the hips. Making sure that your core engagement is turned on. So as you inhale and exhale, making sure that the ribs are closed in and not flared out. Finding your neutral spine here. From here, we're going to go into our cat-cows. As you inhale, really drop that belly towards the floor. Exhale. Inhale. Start to scoop through the belly, arching through that spine. Tucking your chin to chest. Exhale. Dropping the belly towards the mat. We're just going to do 2 more of those at your own pace. Just keep thinking of that lateral breath. Exhale. Inhale. Gorgeous. Bring it back to center. From here, we're going to tuck the toes under. Push back down into that downward dog position as you walk the feet out. Just pedaling it here. Dropping the heels, stretching through the shoulders. As you come into your plank position, you have the option here to come onto your knees. But from here, we're going into that full plank expression. As you inhale, exhale, the knee comes back to each elbow and back. We go for 8 more. 7, 4, 6, 5 more, 4 more, 3, last 2, and 1. Come back onto those knees and take a little child's pose as it's a lot of load on the wrists. Tucking those toes under, pushing back into that plank position, downward dog. As you inhale, exhale. The left leg goes to each elbow here. 8 more. 7, 4, 6, 5 more. 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Tuck those toes under. Come back into that child's pose position. As you inhale, exhale, fold forward. Coming on to the elbows here. Having a nice little rest. We're going to go into that plank. Tuck those toes under. Exhale. Keep inhaling as we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those heels as we come up, placing those elbows under the shoulders, coming back up into that plank position. We're just going to rock it forward and back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop those knees. Come back into that child's pose. Exhale. Keep thinking of your breath. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. From here, coming into your plank position. This is the last round of the plank. We're going to lift our arm all the way up, drop it down. Opposite side for 9 more. 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4. Really think about that balance. 3, 2, Last one. Coming down into our swan. Okay, so the hands are stacked on top of each other. The head rests onto the hands. Pointing through those toes as you lengthen through the body here. As you take your inhale, exhale. Making sure that the feet are together, knees are nice and gently relaxed. Finding your neutral position and your neutral spine as you take your big inhale. Exhale, close those ribs, knit them together. Shoulders up, back and down. From here, with your head, as you inhale, you're going to lift it as you exhale. Inhale, lower. So you should feel like a biting point in between the shoulder blades as you lift up and lower. We'll do 5 more of those. Exhale. Go for 3 more. Last 2. Really lengthen as you lift that head up and extend it off the mat. Last one. Option here. So from here, we're going to be lifting our head off the floor with our arms, okay? It's be exhale out. Before we move, we're going to make sure that the feet are really grounded onto the floor, squeezing through the glutes as we lift up and extend back. So as you inhale, exhale, and lower. Inhaling, exhale. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2 on the extension. Last 1. Gorgeous. From here, if you want to continue, please do, but we're going to be lifting our legs in between here. So as we inhale, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lifting the legs off the floor here. Lower as we inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift those legs off the mat. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. The breath really helps you in the movement here, so don't forget to breathe. We don't want you dying on the mat. Exhale, last 1. Really lift those feet off the floor. Gorgeous. Well done. We're pushing back into that child's pose, stretching through that spine. As we take our seat forward, we're coming onto our backs here. So from here, we're going to go into our abs. Having a nice roll down here onto the mat, making sure that our feet are in line with the hips, making sure you find your neutral spine, ribs in. Exhale, knit them together, shoulders up, back and down. From here, placing both hands on the head, we're going to go into our crunches. We inhale, exhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, 5, for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. From here, we're going to be going into our toe taps. So lift that leg into that 90-degree angle, lower. For 10, 9, 8. Keep the option if you need to keep your head onto the mat. You don't need to come up and lift and lower. For 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Alternate legs. For 10, 9, 8, 7, keep that core going, 6, 5 more. 4, 3, last 2, so slow and controlled, and 1. From here, bringing both legs into tabletop position, lowering the head down. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. From here, keep the legs up. We're going to go into that dead ball. Opposite arm and opposite leg stretch long for 10, 9. Keep that core stable onto the mat. We go for 6 more. 5 more. 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. Lovely. Placing both arms onto the mat. We're going to go into our shoulder bridge here. So making sure your feet are in line again. Making sure you have your neutral spine as you inhale. Exhale. Making sure that the ribs are knitted together. Shoulders up, back and down. Tucking the chin so you're lengthened from your tailbone to the crown of your head onto the mat. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, exhale, we're going to peel that tailbone off the mat as we start to slowly articulate it off the mat, one vertebrae at a time. As we're here into this full extension here, making sure that we are in full alignment. Inhale to lower. Exhale. We go for 9 more. 8 more. Inhale on the softest. Exhale on the hardest, I always say. Inhale. 6 more. 5 more. 4 more. Really squeeze those glutes and ground through those feet as you lift. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. From here, in this space, we're going to lift our heels, elevate them off the floor, lower, all the way back down. We're going to go for 9 more. 8 more. 4, 7. Keep that flow going. 6 more. 5 more. Really squeeze those glutes. Slowly articulate that spine down and the feet. Last 4. Lower back, mid back, hips, tailbone. Gorgeous. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. From here, taking those arms up, we're just going to put it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take those legs out and in. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. From here, hold it out for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that spine onto the mat and the heels. Having a nice little roll here, bringing both knees into the chest, rocking it from side to side here. And exhale. Lovely. We're going to come all the way up into our 4-point kneeling position here. Again, as we go into the last exercise. So from here, making sure that your feet are in line with the hips, the knees are stacked under the hips, finding your neutral spine, making sure as you inhale, Exhale, pulling those ribs up and wrapping the ribs around your lungs, making sure that they're knitted together. Shoulders up, back and down from here as we inhale, exhale. We're going to lift our leg back just towards the glutes, so we don't want it too high, we just want it in line with the hips. Lower for 9 more. 8, try keep those hips square. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. From here, extend that leg, tap it down for 10, 9, 8, slow and controlled, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Drop that elbow from here. We're going to bring that knee towards the elbow, extend for 10, 9, 8, 7, keep that breath going for 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. From here, as you keep that leg down, we're going to tap it down again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Bring that knee back into center. Having a nice little rest here. As you reset to go into the left side, making sure that the feet are in line with the hips again. You're nice and centered and aligned. From here, as you inhale, exhale. We're going to inhale, swing that left leg back slowly in line with the hips. Inhale to lower, exhale. 9 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Extend that leg long, tap it down for 10, 9, 8, making sure the hips are squared, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Drop that right arm, bringing your left knee towards your left arm. I said left knee, didn't I? Yeah. As you inhale, exhale, push it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. From here, keeping that leg long, we're going to lower and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, really working through that glute, last 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Bring that knee in as you come down into our stretches here, making sure that your left knee is planted onto the mat, lengthen behind you with your right foot onto your left knee. We're going to go up and over into that mermaid stretch. Inhale and exhale it out. Coming all the way up and over here. Back to center one more time. Slowing down, letting our heart rate come back to its natural pattern. Lovely. From here, we're going to go into our pigeon pose. So keeping that leg bent, lengthen that left leg behind you As you fold forward, as you inhale and exhale, really release any tension here in the hips. Lovely. As we push all the way back up to seated, swapping legs here, taking the left foot bent and the right foot extended towards the back of the room as we fold forward. Thinking about your natural breath pattern here. Keep inhaling and exhaling. Lovely. Really stretch through those hips. Let it fall deep into the mat. Gorgeous. As you push up, coming into that plank position, fold forward onto the mat. Exhale, push back into that cobra, releasing any tension here in the lower back. Just taking a nice little rock here from side to side and lower. One more of those. Inhale, exhale. Letting the belly really drop as you exhale into the mat. Looking from side to side. As you come back, open up those legs into child's pose position. Really folding forward here. My back just cracked. I don't know if you heard that. Lovely. Coming up into that nice seated position here. Coming onto your knees or cross the legs here if you feel. Just sitting here, having a nice little breath. Inhale and exhale. Taking both hands down beside you, lifting them up over the head into prayer position as you fold forward and open up your eyes. Thank you so much for joining today's full body workout. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know how you got on in the comments down below. But I will see you next time on the mat. Bye.